Go. Let's turn on some music. .com, no license music. Okay. Let's see. I need to be able to see chat. Move that out. Okay. Okay, let's post this in chat here. Okay. Let's post this up. Okay. It's posted. Let me turn this off. And wolf and main live in. What's up, bro? How's it been, Thomas? Bro, it's been a while, huh? What's good? It has been a while, my friend. Now you have to remind me. If you've talked to me on Twitter before, you have to remind me your Twitter handle because a lot of people have different YouTube usernames and not the same Twitter one. So why can't I hear myself? Oh, it's because I'm accidentally. Hold on. Why can't I hear myself? That's not gonna be good. Oh, there it is. For some reason, I could hear myself. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Alright, let me make sure you guys can see everything I'm seeing on my screen. Okay, you can see, yeah, you can see this. Perfect. See market flow. You can't see the algo though, but that's okay. We can move it. We're going to flip back and forth here. Let's move this like this. Move it like that. I need to start putting my levels for... I need to start putting my levels down that I missed. 406. 407 seems like that big one. Okay. Let's just do 405 for right now. Okay. Ah, this camera's in my way. There we go. All right, guys, let's see what's going on here. It's hard for me to see because my camera's in the way. Hold on. I can't see where I'm clicking. I think I clicked the wrong one again. I have to like do some mumbo jumbo stuff just to see where I'm clicking. That's going to be a pain in the butt, so I might not. I might leave this like this and then like this and then move it back over. Move it like that and then move this. And then if I need to move it around, we can. All right, we need to figure out who... All right, who's in here? You guys got to let me know who's in here in the chat. I need to know if all the homies from the Discord are in here. Slick, one of these other guys was like, hey, can you get on live and show me how to do all this TradyTix data stuff? And I was like, sure, might as well create a whole live stream out of it. So here I am. I used to do these quite often, and I kind of want to get back into it because it was a lot of fun just chatting with you guys. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream on YouTube for like 4 or 5 months, I want to say. I know Thomas was one of them. Thomas, he just said yo in the chat. He was here a long time ago. But ideally, this whole stream was to... I think Slick actually had a couple questions. Hold on, let me pull up his messages. Hold on. Where is he? There he is. So he says, if you have a few minutes sometime this week, would you have time to walk me through the platform, especially TradyTix portion and the alerts? That would be awesome. And then I said, well, let's just make a whole stream about it. And here we are. Let's see. He says he needs to know how to pull the data from TradyTix. Oh, the bots on TradyTix from the Discord. Okay. And confirm my understanding of how you interpret the gamma exposure levels. Okay, so if Slick is not here yet, I probably won't go deep into that just yet. But for now, we can kind of just see what's going on in the market right now. Oh, there's Slick. There he is. Slick, I was just reading your messages, bro. So you do have questions about how to, let's see. So if I'm understanding what you're saying is you're trying to pull the data from Discord, right? You want to get the right data from the Discord bots, and then you want to know how to interpret the gamma exposure levels better, right? Give me a yes if that's what you want, and I can go over that pretty quick. And then you can tell me if you understand it or not. The Discord is pretty easy, but I guess follow-up question to your first one about how to pull data from Discord. What kind of data are you looking for? Because there's so many commands that we can do on Discord that it gets kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. But what data are you looking for specifically, and we can go from there. I can show you how that works. Market net flow? Okay. So let me pull up Discord here. You guys can see this, right? I hope so. Okay, so this is Discord. In our Discord community, we have, if you guys aren't in the Discord community, we do have a TradyTix section. And this is what Slick is asking. He's asking how to pull the data from Discord. And be able to put it on the chat, kind of like this. So there are commands that you can do. So if you want to know specific commands and the certain data you want, just go over to this channel. It's called Bot Commands, and it gives you a long list of all the stuff that you can pull. And if you want to kind of see more specifics, you can go to this link at tradieticks.com/discordbots. But basically, depending on what kind of data you're looking for, what kind of data you're looking to pull from Discord, you have to type it out. So this is the example. This is the command right here. So it's tr. You can either do t- or tr-, and then you type the command, which is big flow, and then the symbol, which is the ticker symbol. So let's just go over here. So this is option flow. So if you want to see the big flow, so it tells you right here in the description, it shows you the largest 10 option flow orders for today. So if you go over here, you can either go into the Prime Trading Chat or bot queries. So for this purpose, we'll just do it here. So we have main over here. He's always on here. So if you go T, big flow, the T is just, it's commanding the Tradieticks platform to spit out the information. So T, big flow, let's do Tesla. So that's all you have to do is T-, no spaces, T-, big flow, space Tesla. And you can do this for everything, and you can just mess around with it, and it pulls up the data right away for you. So it looks like there are quite a bit of puts for Tesla, September puts. It shows you how much they are. These are bigger ones, 2.74 million in premium. So these guys were slamming puts, these guys, and then a couple calls for a little bit longer for next year. So there's that one. But from Market Net Flow, this is the most common one that we use in our group. But you just do T-. You can either do T- or tr-. It does not matter. Market Net Flow. Market Net Flow, right? Is that what it was? I think I might have done that wrong. Now that I'm on the spot, I forgot what the command was. T, what is it? T, oh, net flow market. See, TR net flow market. There we go. Or you can just do T net flow market like that, and it should pop up. Yep. Okay. Okay. And so Rick, does that explain it? Let me know if that makes sense to you, man. Before I move on, I want you to be all squared away on how to pull the data from Discord. You can, there's this channel right here. It tells you all the stuff you can do. Dark pool levels, stock research commands, crypto, price alerts. You can do supply and demand zones, supply and resistance, dark pool, options flow. There's a couple of other ones you can do too that aren't on this list. But you can go to this this link here and you can look and see. Okay, and then gamma exposure. Yeah, I can go over that. Here, let me read all these comments real quick. What do we got here? EL stocks. I hope I pronounced that right. EYL stocks. Saw you post this. Thank you. Any good? Do you use it often? Yeah, I'll go through the Karma algo in a little bit, okay? What's up? Michael! Mr. Harold in the house today. Okay, so for gamma exposure levels, let's go through gamma exposure levels right now. Okay, so today was a pretty decent day for gamma exposure levels. It's really hard to kind of explain what this is like live, because you can go on backtest and you can look and see what it looked like earlier, but it's hard to kind of tell you what it looked like before and how we predicted the price action of today just by looking at this chart. But I can tell you what is going on right now as the market's setting to close here in an hour. So you can see this really, I can't even tell what color it is because I'm colorblind, but I'm pretty sure it's this color because it matches the same color. So it's like a greenish, I think, like a lime green maybe. But this lime green, it indicates each strike price of 0 DT gamma exposure levels. So this to me tells me that if we go up on SPY any more than we are right now, so we're at 406.75. So if we do go up, we would definitely tap off this 409 if we do go up any higher. That's a really, really strong resistance level. And you can look at it like this too. So there's 409. See how large that one is? And this is kind of what it looked like earlier in the day when we bounced off of what is it? I can tell you right here. 411. Yeah, when we bounced off of this level here, 411, that was a gamma exposure level. And that was dark green just like it was, like it is in this. I gotta pull it back. It was dark green just like it was here for the 409. So for right now, that's my level 409. If we do get any upward momentum, 409 would be a good level to look at. But let's see if there's any other ones that are a little bit closer. So it looks 407 is negative. So negative gamma exposures usually pull the price towards it. So if we do go any lower, I do see 406 on SPY. So it's kind of hard to see on my chart over here. But 406 would definitely be the level if we do go lower. If not, 407 should break out and at least go to 408, which is this line up here. You can see on my stream. But ideally, I would like to see, since we are in this really downtrend today, if we do break the low today here, we should bounce off of 406. Let me mark that right there for you, 406. And we'll watch that for the remainder of the day. Okay. Does that make sense though? I'm really bad at explaining it. Ricky, you have to understand I'm so bad at this. Is a new tool, so I have a hard time explaining it a little bit because for the last 2 weeks I've kind of just been using this tool in my mind and it makes total sense to me in my head. But for some people it gets really confusing. But this is just what I'm looking at right now. So looking at the time, I like looking at the time chart a little bit better. So you can see 406 was starting to come up a lot here. So this is the 406 level. So that should be a decent support if we do get down there. And then this one is 408. So 408 is going up and that would be our resistance. So we're like smack dab in the middle right here of 406 or 407 and 406. Yeah, 407 and then 406. So right now as we're kind of in the lull area, I wouldn't play puts or calls because we're right in the middle of those two. So I would play calls off of 406. But if we do get to 407, we could head back higher to 408. We'll have to see. We're going to pay attention to this during the stream and see which way pulls more. Because there's no really negatives right now other than 407. Which is, it's not even that large. So for right now, look at that 407 level to either reject or break above. Post up 2K, baby. We're going to go through Karma Algo too today.
Here's what I found.
Oh, shut up, Siri. You freaking slut. Positive and negative gamma both attract price. Yes and no. Because sometimes it flips. So that's why you have to pay attention to it. If you're paying attention to this chart all the time. So look at this. 407 just pulled way negative. See that? That literally just happened while we were on stream. So 407, look at this. It's getting a little bit more negative. So, oh, wow, it almost hit 407 already. So we're pretty much at that level right now. So I'm looking at 407 to either break above 407 and go higher to 408. And if not, we could get a rejection off of 407 and head back lower to 406, which is the support here. We're like right in the middle of them, so it's kind of hard to tell you guys exactly what's going on. But those are the levels. You guys can see clearly what's going on. So 407 is attracting. We're about to hit 407, so we're like really close. So, but that's also why it's important to not just use gamma exposure levels. You should be looking at stuff like this too. So this is market net flow. We've been bearish pretty much all day. Small convergence, so we could head back higher if this turns gray. It did kind of turn gray. But if this turns gray, we could head higher. So this is also something to look at. And then near term, we're still pretty bearish on near term too. So look at that, guys. We literally just, so it's kind of really, it's really, really hard to see. So we just came back up. Here, let me turn it on the 3 minute so you guys can see a little bit clearer. Oops. Delete that. Can you guys see this pretty well? Can you guys see my chart? Actually, let me turn it on the 1 minute. You can even see. You can see even better. So this is the 407 level, this yellow line. We came up. We retested 407. It got pretty dang close, guys. Like within 4 cents. See that? We literally just came. Oh, you guys can't see. There's the wick off of 407. We came back up, tapped it, and we just rejected off of it almost perfectly. 30-cent move down within a minute. And since we're bearish on market net flow, that seems ideal. But I am watching pretty close if this turns gray, because then we could head back up and break out above 407. So since convergence is pretty weak down here, I'm not going to get into any place. Even though that rejection off 407 was fat. Holy crap, look at that. That's a 40-cent move down off 407. You guys, these levels are absolutely magical. Like I'm not even joking you. It's pretty much, I look at market net flow and then gamma exposure levels, and that's it. That is all. Oh, what's up, Wayne? Did you change your name, bro? Did you change your name on YouTube? Yeah, Rick, mostly negative attracts price. So that's why you want to look and see earlier on in the day what is negative. So this is kind of hard to look at. The gamma exposure levels today are a little bit wonky because most of them are positive because we blew through all of them already. So I don't remember if any of them were negative. I think 407 was pretty negative all the day, most of the day. We'll have to go back and retest it or back test. We can see, excuse me, guys. We can see what gamma exposures were level negative. I can't even talk right now. We can back test and see what gamma exposure levels were negative earlier on the day and see what happened. We'll back test that here shortly. Sub Brant, I love you, daddy. So we look for the largest bars. Yes, Rick, you were absolutely correct. We look for the largest bars. So like I said earlier, 409. 408 got kind of weak here. It's still a level, but I mean, it's pretty small. 409, if we do get any upside momentum, 409 would be the big rejection point. And look, we're coming back up towards the 407 level. Let's see if convergence is getting weaker. I mean, it's still red. We'll watch this, guys. This is the 1 minute chart. So we're coming back up towards 407. All right, so this is the 1 minute chart for Karma Algo, so don't really take these alerts with. I usually use the 5 minute, so 1 minute is just like, it's okay. I'm drinking water, bro. Sorry. Well, I'm drinking what is this? Powerade Zero. It's pretty tasty, man. Powerade Zero. My wife gets this, and she gets mad that I drink them, but we share. Okay. All right, guys. We're at 407 now. Let's see if there's any change in... Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, it just changed colors. So 407 is negative still. Let's go over some Karma Algo, huh? So look at this Karma. So who asked that? Mr. EYL Stocks. He asks, what does he ask? Any good Karma Algo? Is it any good? Do I use it often? I do use it. I don't use it exclusively. I do use it for good entries and exits though. And it keeps me in trades for a little bit longer, but for the most part, I use market net flow and then the gamma exposure levels for confirmation. So today, off the 411 level, gamma exposure levels was a perfect short. Look at this. So this is today. Look at this. Oh, you guys can't see. So there's the short from market open. So we got this fat candle rejection off of 411. I didn't play puts here, sadly, because we were dancing around these gamma exposure levels pretty much all day. Nonetheless, though, this short caught a really good short. I don't remember that long, though. I don't remember that long. That long was a loss, though. Maybe it was the 3 minute that I was looking at. Yeah, it was the 3 minute. So this chart's a little bit different. It caught a little bit better. But the 3 minute chart here, it caught this rejection off 411. And then it caught a nice little long off like 409.60-ish. And up to 410. So like a 75-cent move or so. Nonetheless, though, this 3 minute chart caught some pretty nice moves today. It caught this short too. I do look at the 5 minute though, because it gives me less alerts so I don't get shaken out. So it looks like it had 2 winners and only 1 loss, and that 1 loss would have been not too bad. What is the best tool you use for trading overnight swings? For as far as trading ticks, I would be looking at, I'll show you. So you can look, there's a channel on Discord. Rick, hold on. For overnight swings, you want to be looking at, let me pull it over. There's a channel, where is it? Right here. Tradie Flowbot. This is the best tool for swings. Any order over 10, you should be really paying attention to. I used to swing all the time using this. It used to be my favorite tool. Before Market NetFlow came out, Tradie Flow was my favorite one. There hasn't been very many lately, it looks like. So here's one, Meta call on 421. Let's just take a peek at that one. All these ones over 10, you got to pay attention to. So this was a short expiration too, 428. What is the date? So this was called out on the 21st. So this was on Friday. So let's see what happened here. Let's pull up the Meta chart. It was the 220 call for 428. How's Meta doing, by the way? Is it doing terribly? Trading View. Meta. So on Friday, it called some calls. It does not look like it's doing so good right now. But look at this. It caught this huge move. You probably would have gotten out before that anyways. But on the 21st, when did it come out? Way early in the morning, 7:23 in the morning. So it looks like it called right here on this candle. So can I draw? Is there a drawing tool? So there we go. That's when the alert came out. You could have swung this for 2 days, it looks like. Yeah, you would have ended up profitable if you swung it just one day. You probably would have been red if you swung it twice. But there's ways you can look at this data and see when the whales get out of them. So when you look at this channel, you can see that it has 12 orders. That's pretty big. Always pay attention to the ones over 10. It had the 220 strike price. So I think there was a back test result that they had on this when it came out like a year or two ago. That any of these Tradie Flow alerts that come out over 10 orders, I think they had like an 80 or 85% win rate or something like that. Something crazy for swings. So I thought that was pretty good. So I think that hit 420, no? On Friday? On Friday and Monday. Oh no, not even close. Oh yeah, not even close. Regardless though, you'd be in profit if you had it in a day trade, or if you would have swung just a little bit, you would have been profitable up here too, or up here. Don't know if you would have hit your stop loss though down here. Probably not, because your entry was down here. I'm kind of just rambling right now. What do you think about that though, Slick Rick, Mr. Rick? Large gamma exposure bar that hasn't been tested. The alert does not come after the candle close. Ideally, you do want to wait for the candle to close though for the Karma algo. Leave that. I always wait for the candle to close. It comes out sometimes like mid candle, but sometimes it disappears mid candle too. So I always wait for the candle to close. And for 5 minute, I usually wait for a retest. And then I have a stop loss like right underneath the candle close. So like for this long, it would have been a loss, but I would have waited to get in, and probably got in like mid candle of the long symbol, and then my stop loss would have been down here on this little bunch of candles down here. And then you hit the stop loss here. So I can give you an example on the short. So this short, see what happens here? Oh, this one was perfect actually. So we got the alert, the candle closed, and then it came up a little bit the next 15 minutes. I always wait for that retest. Not all the time, but it works out, I want to say like 7 or 8 times out of 10. There's always going to be a little retest of the break. This is why I have the EMA clouds, because I love the breaks of these EMA clouds and then the retests. So my stop loss for this one would probably be up here if I got into this short. Probably like 410. That would be my stop loss. Alright guys, let's see what's going on here. So we're kind of just chilling around 407. Let's look at these exposure bars. 409 still growing. 407 is just chilling. 406 is up. Okay. Bices. Bices says the 5 minute long at 11:20 was my short entry today. I watched Karma 15 minute. Yeah, Karma 15 minute is good. Then we got a false 5 minute long signal. I shorted it so hard. 11:20 Eastern time is what you're talking about? So what is that my time? 11:20, 8:20, right? Was that this one that I was just looking at? Yeah, we just talked about that. 8:20. Yeah, that was a good short. I actually got it faked out just a tad here because we broke above the 410 gamma exposure level, and I thought we were going to go retest the high a day and then come down. But once we rejected the VWAP again and came back down and we got that short, it just flushed after that. It's pretty amazing. It's good stuff, guys. And I'm sorry, I'm not the best explainer. I do my best. It is magical though. It is very magical. So look at this, guys. 407 is becoming more negative. It's not too crazy, but I mean 407 is still there. It's still that huge level. We might just chill around this level for the rest of the day. Who knows? But look, here's great convergence, guys. See, this is what I mean. We missed it as I was talking, but here's the great convergence. The bar, it came. Let's see. 1450. Oh, that was the one from down here. So I can draw on this. Let me screenshot it like this and then pull it over here. Okay, this is better. So this is the market net flow. I usually like drawing on this. So here's the great convergence that I was looking for, but I was talking. So look what's happening. So great convergence, it started down here. It caught the bottom right there. And see, we're heading up a little bit. It probably, I mean, it hasn't gone up too much, but regardless, it still caught it. And you can see puts are starting to come down a little bit, and then calls are slightly coming up. So we'll see if this comes and retests 408. If this does get deeper and we start to sell off on flow, we could push back up to 408 for sure. See, it's getting a little bit bigger. So we'll see if we get a long here on the 3 minute. We should get a long here on Karma Algo. Oh, it's still long regardless. That's funny. It's still long on the 3 minute. It should call the 1 minute long. It probably did, yeah. We're breaking above, so I'm looking at the 5 minute here. We're breaking above this cloud, so we'll see if we can get a nice move up and then come back down. We can catch a long back to 408. We're going to be watching these exposure levels too. Let's see what's 408 looking like. If you guys want, guys, this might not be a bad time to long. Because this could definitely push back up to 408. Okay, we got, let's see. Attaboy. Hey, Wolf, if you're in the stream, bro, congrats. Someone in the Discord, his name's Wolf. I don't know his real name. But he's up 14% on his portfolio today. That's huge. That's a good man right there. That is a good man. So a growing bar means that is where price will likely go, or does it mean that it will act as support resistance? So which growing bar are you talking about? Are you talking about convergence? So the convergence is getting, look at this, guys, we're pushing. There's the long. So you guys are watching this live. So ideally we were looking for support around that level. We could see convergence was starting to turn gray. And then it pretty much caught the bottom there. It's up 50 cents already. And then the Karma Algo just flipped. So I'm thinking that we're going to go push back up to 408 right now. So we'll see what happens. We're going to watch it and see. Here's 408, this yellow line. And puts are coming down. Watch. Look at this, guys. This is working out perfectly. Puts are coming down. Calls are kind of just flat, but still. We're pushing up higher and higher. We'll see if we'll hit 408 today. We could even hit 409 because, I mean, that 408 isn't even that large. 409 is the big one. A big resistance. That would be a freaking massive move. So are you talking about the growing bars on convergence, Rick? Or are you talking about gamma exposure, these ones? We're going to watch it. We are going to watch it. Or we can even get in a lotto if you guys want. You can get into a lotto call. It's freaking ripping faces off right now, though. It's freaking going to the moon. Oh my goodness, these tomorrow calls are so expensive. What the heck? What's going on tomorrow? There's nothing going on tomorrow. Why are these calls so expensive? Five, SPY, SPX, and ES all long on Karma. SDS short, need to see these close. Lotto, Apple, do it. Lotto, Apple. Okay, it came back down. That would have been a good entry. It still can come back down and retest this this EMA. What time is it? 12:23. So I'm looking at the 408 calls. They're $123 right now. Well, 123 per contract. For tomorrow. I'm sorry, not for today, tomorrow. Screw it, guys. Should we just we should get into a couple, huh? And see how it goes? They're at 122. Let's get into a couple and see what happens. I can't even see my freaking screen because my camera is so big. Slick Rick, what? Oh, big earnings. I forgot about earnings. Yeah. Yeah, big earnings today. What do we have today? Look at this. So we have today, we had McDonald's already today. Okay, we have Microsoft, Google, Visa, Chipotle. Shoot, bro. We got a lot. The game exposure bars are growing. 409's coming down slightly. It's something to make note of. Not a lot. 407 is going up. We're up 4% on that call, by the way. Oh, probably not anymore. We're probably at even. Oh no, we're at even now. So ideally, our stop loss would be right below 407-ish. If we do get below there, now we're red. But if we do get below there, actually it'd probably be a little bit further down because we came back down here. Everything is still so bearish, guys. The market is just freaking bleeding today. Great convergence bars. I'm going to leave 407 there. That's probably going to be a nice stop loss area, 407. I'm not a big earnings player. I played earnings like a long time ago and I always got just destroyed, so it's not fun to play those. Not fun. There's a flush. Oof. That's not good. Man, look at that. It faked everyone out thinking that we were going to break above, and then it just went right back below 407. It was acting like it was going to bottom. It wasn't even a bear flag, really. Look at that. Oof. It's my lighting? What the heck? My lighting's all whack. Okay, candle close below 407 is not good. Not good for longs. Let's see what's happening here on gamma exposure. Yeah, 407 is still freaking just chilling there. Ideally, I would have liked to see a break and at least a retest up to 408. But we're going to have to see what happens here. Dope. Earnings is gambling. You are absolutely correct. I made a little bit of money on Tesla in the past for earnings, but man, it's really hard to even predict earnings. It's almost impossible. Okay, convergence is coming back up a little bit. It's still gray. We'll see if we can either come back and reclaim 407 or if we're going to just dump even more. Or we could just chill in this area all day. You never know. Or for the rest of the day. Let's see. Yeah, we're just in this lull area still. I still want to see a push back up above 408, but can't always get what you want, huh? We're just chilling at 407 right now. Just straight chilling. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. We're kind of just hanging out right now, watching the these game exposure levels, and then also market net flow. Market net flow is pretty dang good today, guys. It was almost. This reminded me of what was that day? It was like Thursday or Friday? Friday of 2 weeks ago? Yeah, see? We had a nice rejection off of 415 2 Thursdays ago, and we kind of just trended down all day, and then we came back up a little bit, but still. I wonder if Thursday was like that too. Oh, Thursday was a straight up trend day. I don't remember. There was a day that we just went straight down. Whatever. What's today, the 25th? Okay, so we're back above 407, guys. We're still in those calls. We always give it a candle or two, and then we can have our stop losses. I don't think we ever got below minus 10%, though. We're pretty much at even now. Convergence is turning red, though, so you got to pay attention to that if it flips. There's like no other red. It's just 407. How about this? We'll just set a trailing stop loss here for 20%, 15%. How do I do that? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Set my stop loss at like 105 for that one. It's turning red though, so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It was kind of just like an example anyway. But ideally you do, so when I do trade, I always look at market net flow first, and I use convergence to back that up. So today's convergence worked very, very well for this red here, and also this gray a little bit too. But this red was fantastic. So freaking good. Look how red those bars got. Holy crap. It was like right at that dump, huh? No questions, you guys? You guys have no questions, huh? Nothing at all. The one time I get on stream, man, I'm away from the kid. I'm not doing anything. You guys don't have any questions? Nothing? Just Rick, huh? Oh wow, look at that JP Morgan flow. Man, we were just having such a hard time at this 407 level. I thought we were going to get a lot more volume, but we're not getting any volume at all. Beginner question, how to read zero DT flow? Okay, so you're talking about this one right here, right? The way to read it is don't. Yeah, don't read it. I hardly ever look at it, like ever. It's not a very good indication because look, all these big ones, all these big levels, it's kind of hard to. I mean, you can try to get calls in here, and you would have maybe gotten, like, I mean, you probably would have gotten wrecked if you got into that big one, but eventually it would have worked out slightly, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't really focus on zero DT flow. That's just my opinion, though. Some people might swear by it. You never know. Some people may swear by it. I definitely do not. I do not like it. It's just premiums. Premiums for SPY. Which is also something you should not pay attention to. You should be looking at market net flow, not SPY flow. Ooh, guys, we broke way back below 407. Ooh, not good. Not good for bulls. Bears are freaking wrecking the bear. The Bears are wrecking the bulls right now. But yeah, Jiang, I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. So you can do your best to use it, but I would not be using that for any trades, really. It's just a bunch of degenerate gamblers, honestly, is what this shows you. I've seen a couple people at Traditix. They like looking at oops, what the heck? They like looking at this and doing the inverse of what they're doing. So if they see big circles like this, they would be getting in puts here and puts here on this big green one. In your own words, the significance of a growing gamma exposure bar. So for time, looking at the significance of it growing is a lot. I think I like it a lot, especially the ones that start heading down. So if you see one of these bars start heading down really into the negative, that's when you get really, really confident moves. So it didn't really happen at all here. I don't think I see one at all that went. Yeah. Let me see if I can find an example for you, Rick. Hold on. I'll be able to find you one. Hold on. There was a couple. I'll definitely be able to find one. So if it goes negative really fast and you're watching it on the time chart right here, that's when you know that you'll get a nice move. So right now it's just kind of flat. Nothing's really going on. This 406 kind of might have been an indication to you. So see how this blue bar, this is the 406 level. So at 12 Eastern time, it shot back down. So from like 12 to 1 Eastern time, it shot down negative. So that would have been kind of a pretty good indication of more downside, because I believe we were above 406. Yeah, we're definitely above 406 at that time. So let me show you what price was at when this went down. So from 9 my time, 9 to 10. Let's look. So let's just say it was like 10 p.m. So let's just say that. So wow, this is pretty cool. So this is actually a pretty good example. It wasn't as drastic as I would have liked it to. But if you notice this blue bar, which was out of the money at the time, we were sitting at 409 at this time when this came down. So 406 came down. And looking at that, you would have been like, okay, so if 406 is going negative, that means price pulls towards negative levels, and we could get a really nice down move. So right at, so literally this is funny. So at 13 o'clock, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, like right when that hit, that's when the flush happened. That's pretty crazy. So in between these 2 hours, we would have noticed that gamma exposure level started to draw more negative, and that would have indicated of the chop or the flush. So it went from that time from 409 in SPY all the way down to 406 or 407. So that was a $2 move right there. And then notice when it went back up, so that kind of indicates either chop or more upside movement. So you always got to look at that at those levels, especially when they go negative. That's when you really got to pay attention. I hope that makes sense. Did it make sense? That's probably my favorite part of that tool, is when that happens, because then you can go heavy on a play and you pretty much know that it's going to get there, especially if it coincides with flow. So this play would have been perfect. You would have caught that $2 move on SPY. I don't even think it's a clear explanation, but I hope I'm doing my best here. We'll see. So 406 is the lowest we can go. I mean, if we break this low a day, we'll see 406. It's just chilling at the low of day. Yeah, the growing gamma exposure levels are probably my all-time favorite ways to play it. There was a few days that it went like super negative, and it like immediately got to that price. I can't remember which days. I'll have to go back and look, but those were some of my favorite days. Oh, man. Yeah, just pay attention to those levels, guys. And I live stream this all day in the Discord. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, I have this chart pulled up, market net flow, and also this chart pulled up too. And I make sure everyone's up to date on what it's looking like. We're just chopping around this 407 level. So you can kind of see here 406 kind of came up a little bit more, but now it's drawing more negative. We'll watch it. What is 406 on the 103? Yeah. Okay, so it just, look at that. It just flushed right back down. There it goes. Let's see if we get a 406 bounce. Let's see if we get a 406 bounce here. That was a nice short. Look at that. Of course, this faked us out here, so we should have gotten into the shorts. Hey, Bices, did you ever get into those longs? Did you get stopped out? Because I definitely got stopped out. I got stopped out a while ago, I think. When did I get stopped out? Luckily, it was just a lotto. I got stopped out. I can't even see. I got stopped out 10 minutes ago. Ooh, came back up and retested the breakout. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. All right, now we just watch and see if 406 holds. Man, this has been a very bloody day, guys. I don't even want to look at my long-term portfolio. Holy mother. My long-term portfolio is going to be freaking in the gutter. I'm going to have to treat myself tonight so I don't start crying looking at my long-term portfolio. Shoot, bro. We're down we're down almost $7 in SPY today. It's crazy to think we were just at like 415 not too long ago. $413 yesterday. This thing is flushing. How much time's left in the market? Oh man, we only have 10 minutes left. What did it get down to? 407. What is this low? 407.25. I mean, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to 406. I think, at least. That candle, yep. Let's see what 3-minute Karma Algo is saying here. Roughly the same thing. I'm sure that 1 minute definitely caught it up here somewhere. Oh, right there. See what I mean? Those retests are pretty significant. This one kind of just went right up. Here's a retest though. That short was bad. That long was bad. I don't really like looking at the 1 minute algo. Pull this up here so you guys can see. All right. Oh man, what a day! Lots of red. Lots and lots of red. So if you come up here, you can see puts started to come up a little bit. Calls were still flat, but the red convergence flipped back. I wish it doesn't give the little dots on these ones, sadly, but I mean, it still caught it. It still caught that move, at least 50 cents, right? Or maybe that was even higher. Let me see what price this was. 15.29. What was the price of SPY at 15.29? 407.03. Yeah, so that caught like a 70-cent move. That's not bad. The convergence caught the 70-cent move, and Karma Algo kind of did too. What is this? This is 5 minute, right? Yeah, 5 minute. All right. Oh, guys. Delaney. Oh yeah. Can you show JPM? Oh, I saw you asking about JPM in the chat. Yeah, I can. Hold on. Let's pull it up. JPM. There you go. I'm gonna post this in chat for you, main. I just tagged doing it, alright? And for the next day or two, I'm gonna put 2 days. Day. I'll leave these in chat for you. I'll do 3 just for good measure. Woo! Look at that red. Yeah, the flow looks like looks pretty bearish to me. Okay, let me see. Did we hit 406? Oh, did we miss it? As I was doing that, look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. Look. It hit 406.05, so within a nickel. And look at that bounce. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, dude. What the crap? That was a 50-cent move, candle. That's crazy, guys. These levels are nuts, man. These levels are freaking insane. $406, right on the money. You can't make it up either. Like, you can't make that up. Jeez, that 409 is massive, bro. 10 more minutes left. Yeah, that 4.8's not happening. Sorry. Will we be able to replay this? Yes, sir. You will be able to replay this video. It will be on my channel. So once I get off this, it should upload right away. I'm pretty sure. And you'll be able to see all my live streams and everything on here. So I've been live streaming for like quite a while, like a year or so. Year, 2, I don't know. I'll have to see. I did it quite often, but if you guys enjoy these, I could definitely do it more. I definitely don't mind it. It's just hard for me to talk in the Discord because I have my kid. She's always sitting next to me, like right over here on her futon. She's always chilling, bothering me and being loud, so I gotta be a dad too. She does pretty good though by herself. I feel like sometimes she gets a little bit impatient while I'm on the computer, so I do have to take like 2 hours out of the day and hang out with her, play with her, and then get ready for school. But I usually get most of my trading done before she even wakes up, because the market opens at 6:30 my time. So uh-oh, the wife is calling me. Hold on. Hello. Hi. I'm live streaming. Say hi to everyone. What do you need? Oh, how's work? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm streaming. Poor guys. They have to listen to us. Love you too. Be safe. Okay. Bye. Okay. Hello. Do another video? Okay. If you guys want me to, I'll do 2-3 streams a week, possibly. I would not mind doing it. We got up to like 15 people, which is pretty good. We get more people obviously watching the live stream after. What a close though, guys. That was crazy. Hit 406 on the money. We've got 5 minutes left. Dun, 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 dun. Jiang, thanks for saying hi to her. I'm sure she appreciates that. So when it gets this late in the day, it's kind of hard to, you can't just predict that. When it gets like 30 minutes to 45 minutes into the market, it's kind of hard to predict 0 DT Jack game exposure level. So that's why you can look at the longer ones, which I looked at most of the time. But when they came out with this one, I was super excited. I always looked at normal game exposure levels before this came out. Microsoft and Google will make or break the market. Yes, sir. We'll watch that. We'll watch that in the Discord. We should have played puts, guys. Dang. I thought we were going to get above. So that's the thing. Sometimes it's really hard to predict where it's going to go. See, since I thought it was going to break above, we got a nice green candle on algo, and we got a long. I was thinking we were going to go back up and retest the 408 gamma exposure levels, but instead it came back down and flushed below the low of day. You win some and lose some, guys. So ideally you do want to stay bearish when flows like this. We were green a little bit for that play, I want to say, because we played the gray convergence. It definitely works out more times than not. I'm not going to deny that at all. Is the music too loud? It's like freaking loud for me. Hold on. Turn it down. Microsoft and Google. Let's see what those are looking like. Oh, dude, Microsoft got freaking pwned today. Holy crap. Oh, brother. Dude, Microsoft got wrecked. I'm guessing Google did too. Oh, dude, Google is just straight down. No, no bueno. Not a bad day though, guys. I got into 2 plays, right? Or just 1? Oh, I only alerted 1. Oh, what the frick? Look at this. I wouldn't be paying attention to this right now, guys. There's only 2 minutes left, but I mean, that could mean some bad earnings. Holy crap, 405. 405 just went freaking negative like crazy. Holy Moses. We did okay. I got into some calls, and the good thing about when I trade is I always set stop losses, and then when I cut some of my contracts, I always set a stop loss at a level or at break even of the contracts. It's usually at break even because I don't want to lose money, but yeah. So I got into some calls and it flushed after that, but luckily I took profits, and then I got stopped out at break even. I wish I would have just played puts off that 411 level this morning, like I said. Before it even came out, before it flushed, we knew that 411 was the resistance. Where do I alert at? So I think you're, Corey, yeah, you're in here, bro. I have the lips alerts right here. Right here. Scroll down. Right here. Lips alerts. And this is the one I was talking about. I was up 12%. And I cut. So I cut green. Yeah, trimmed. And then I cut. And then I got stopped out at break even. And I said stop losses, save lives. Because I think it went down to like... I think like immediately it was down like 20%. Like when I got out here. So I'm thinking of doing a little bit more safer plays because I've been doing 0 DTs. So I'm thinking of doing like 1 day, 2 days, maybe in a week out plays more often. Because those do move really fast. I don't really necessarily like that. Alright, what is this here? 407? Yeah, 407 just went really negative too. So we'll have to see tomorrow. So it looks like if we're basing tomorrow's price action off this one, it looks like 407 could be the magnet. And then if we do get lower than 406 here, we could see 405. But obviously I wouldn't base tomorrow's stuff off of this. We got to look at Google and Microsoft earnings, and then we also need to look at regular gamma exposure too. It should have swung. Not a bad day today, especially for Spaceman. I think, Jesse, you must be Spaceman, right? Spaceman was up 14%, I think, or 12%. I think 14 in his portfolio. It's a good man right there. After we had a nice conversation like a week and a half ago about taking it a little bit slower and safer. Then you have a banger day like today. Microsoft's ripping? Oh. Oh, yep, there it is. Look at that. Spy's ripping too. Yeah, Wolf. Oh, sorry, not Spaceman, Wolf. That's what I meant. Yeah. There was a guy named Spaceman, and he had a similar portfolio picture. So I don't know why I said Spaceman. I meant Wolf. Okay, let's watch some of these names here, huh? Google. Let's turn on after hours here. Holy moly, look at that. Look look at the green bar on Google. That's Google. Microsoft. So it looks like we look at that bar. So it looks like Microsoft and Google probably had good earnings and they just saved the market. That is very, very good. I don't know what the earnings are yet. I'll have to look and see. I have too many things pulled up, so I can't look and see. Nonetheless, banger day. Seems like market is finally moving for swings, but I'm going to stick to scalps. Yeah, same. Or day trades. Or we can get to some swings with the tradie flow. I gotta figure out what I gotta feed my wife, guys. What should I make her? Should I make her or buy her something? She's going to a doctor's appointment. Dude, what the frick, Microsoft? Holy crap! Dude! It's freaking ripping. Chipotle sounds good. That does sound good. I think I might have a credit on not DoorDash, Uber Eats or something. I might have to get that. I'm not the best cook, I'm not gonna lie. I can grill something, but shoot. Chipotle sounds bomb. Bye. $7 billion buyback? Holy. 70 billion? With a B? Yeah, they're both retracing a little bit, but shoot, man. Oh, let's look at Chipotle. What is it? Chipotle Mexican Grill? That's what it is, yeah, CMG. Oops. It's plummeting. It's crazy that Chipotle still hasn't split their shares yet. Had a stock split. I guess it's not done too bad, but still. Yes, SPY is still bright green, huh? Dude, that candle on Microsoft is making me die. That's a huge move. That's like a 5% move, right? Yeah, 275 to 290. $15. That's a little bit more than a 5% move. Alright guys, if you guys don't have questions about anything, I'm probably gonna go. I have not eaten any lunch yet, so I gotta eat something real quick. Something small because I might get some Chipotle. Gotta make myself feel better after how bad this day was. In red, my long-term portfolio is in the gutter. But if you guys don't have questions, I'll see if I can do it again tomorrow. If you guys want, give me some thumbs up in the chat. Give me some comments in the Discord if you guys aren't in there. Let me know what you guys think of me doing this a little bit more often. Because I do think that it's a little bit better if... oh gosh, my microphone. I do think it's a little bit better to speak my mind live on these. I can do them, but I normally do like trading a little bit more in the morning time. But I don't mind doing it during power hour either when I don't have the kid. Jang, see you guys. See you, Jesse, Corey. And...